Hello, everybody. I wanted to talk to you today about what was going on this night. So today is March 4th, 2022. I am in New York. I am constantly connected to people in Ukraine, to my friends in Ukraine, and we're trying to help them as much as possible, but there's only very little I can do. But what I can do is to share with you what is happening and what maybe not everybody realizes is happening, or maybe the news is not showing the whole thing, even though we have an amazing news coverage. But I just wanted to tell you that this night we came like a hairline close to the disaster, to the huge destruction in the whole world. I'll tell you why. Russian invaders were bombing the biggest nuclear plant. If you remember Chernobyl, the disaster that it brought, it had only one nuclear head. That plant has six nuclear heads. And Russians were, and when I'm saying Russians, I mean the invaders. They were bombing that plant. So they were stopped, and the fire that was created was extinguished. And just that on its own is a miracle. But I just want us to understand that how close we came to the explosion, that the whole world would never be the same after. What I'm trying to say today is that in Ukraine, people in Ukraine are fighting not only for their own lives, not only for their own land, they're fighting for the whole world. They are fighting for something that is not acceptable. Today, a lot of rescue missions came to Ukraine. And I know there are some from Israel. I don't know the details, but I know that there are people from Israel. They're very good and very well trained to rescue people. So they're there. I'm sure there are others as well. And there is a chance for people not everybody can be pulled out, but people who can be pulled out, they have a chance to evacuate. And some people evacuate to save their children, old people, wounded, people who need medical help. And there are people who are choosing not to leave. And there is no right or wrong or any judgment on any of the decisions, because it's how they feel. Like, maybe I want them to leave, but they said, no, we're gonna stay, we're staying, this is our land. And this decision is being made there's no propaganda. It's not a decision that is being made because somebody brainwashed you. It's a decision that is being made because people are standing up for what's right. And they're standing up against to something that is absolutely not acceptable and very, very, very wrong. So the reason I wanted to talk today was because I want us to just know it's happening, to use all of our channels of influence to spread the facts, like to share what is happening. And maybe somebody has an influence that will make a huge difference in what is happening. And what needs to happen is that all the airways need to be closed so that the planes cannot fly over Russia. And that's my biggest hope. My hope is that Russian soldiers will stop the fight. My hope is that this monster, the beast, Putin, will be stopped physically, will be eliminated. I don't wish death to anybody, but this is not a human being. This is the darkest energy in the human being body, the energy of destruction, pain, and suffering, and it needs to be stopped. And my hope is that Europe and America and all world will treat it as their own battle, not just the battle of Ukrainian people. So yes, we have rules and regulations. Yes, there are things that we, according to the laws accepted in the world we can and cannot do. But sometimes there are times, the times come when we need to defend ourselves, and every single country need to defend take this fight as their own right now. There was an amazing speech by the Ukrainian President Zelensky, and he said, I have it in my story, but also I just want to tell you, he said, like, how many people do you need to see blown up? How many people you need to see decapitated, arms and legs flying out? Like how many disasters need to happen so that the Europe will close the airspace so that the Russians cannot fly? Why can't we all get involved? Why all of the countries? It is our battle. It's not just Ukrainian battle. And I'm praying for peace. And I'm praying for the peace within ourselves, for the peace within our communities, for the peace in our countries and the peace in the world. And that seems like the biggest and the loudest prayer today. So I put my hand on my heart, I close my eyes, I clear my heart. And I let go everything other than energy of peace. I collect that energy in my heart. I see it expand and become wider and brighter, bigger than my own body, wider than the room I'm in, extending out and out, outside of the country I'm in, expanding out and brighter, and waves of that energy are hugging the whole Mother Earth. And then I focus that energy on that part of the planet where Ukraine is. And I concentrate all the energy I have of love, of protection, of peace, of healing, and sending it out to Ukraine. I'm asking all our guides, angels, creator of all that is, to help us to stop, to finish this war, and to save people of Ukraine, and to create peace once again. Thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. So it is. Thank you for all of you who are watching me live. Thank you for anybody who's replaying it. Please write a word, write anything that you felt, that you feel, that you need to express. And also, please take any moment of the day when you think you can, and keep sending your prayers and keep sending your energy out to the peace, to the world, to Ukraine, to people who need your support right now. Thank you.